media outlets, and they've got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that you do due diligence, get the facts, the information that you need while you react and share your opinions. We'll be going through the Vanguard, Daily Trust, The Punch, The Guardian, and The Nation this morning. Let's start with the Vanguard. 4.6 billion naira Office of the National Security Advisor Fund shared to organize prayers against insecurity. That is what EFCC is sharing. Most governors in review committee not paying minimum wage is what the president of the NLC, Joe Ajaero, is sharing. AU expresses regrets as Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger send formal withdrawal notice to ECOWAS. Let truth heal the rotting process of SIM-NIN harmonization is what Oko Ahe is sharing. New minimum wage. Negotiations will reckon with situations in West Africa. Committee chair. Will rally northern governors, monarchs to end polio virus is what the Zamfara governor is speaking on. Rep spokesman breaks down in tears during plenary over killing of Ekiti monarchs. Yahaya Bello denies APC chair's posters, says, I am committed to Ganduje's leadership. I am not Obaseki's mole. I disagree with his style of governance, is what Akpata is speaking on. Edo Guba. PDP clears Shaibu, Igodalo, 8 other aspirants to contest primary. Moving on to the Daily Trust. ECOWAS, navigating the rift with military-led nations. It's also got this headline, make food cheaper for Nigerians. You ask how? Well, you need to grab a copy and get details of that. Shatima inaugurates minimum wage committee. UK suspends British-Nigerian minister for calling Israel's actions genocide. 20 years after, 26 states failed to implement new pension scheme. NNPCL's accounts in CBN to boost forex liquidity. Airlines defer as CBN claims forex backlog cleared with $64 million. And that's it on the Daily Trust. Moving on to the Punch. Kidnapping epidemic. Abductors demand 100 million naira for Ekiti school children, teachers. Man bags live jail for defilement of 2 minors. Female soldier beating by superiors sent to psychiatric hospital is what her son is sharing. Man, 35, remanded for allegedly raping 50-year-old colleague to death. God kills self over ex-wife's remarriage in Kanu. CBN, Naira plunges in official market. CBN warns forex dealers. 300 stranded Euro-bound Nigerians return from Libya. And that's it on the Punch. Moving to the Guardian. Bandits, smugglers reign as sanctions hardship ground communities. Workers demand living wage as federal government unveils negotiation committee. CBN cautions forex dealers against market manipulation as Naira slides to 1,500. Employers not filing tax returns on time could be prosecuted. Police officers murder suspects, courtists, others nabbed over crimes in Ogun. Nigeria lost 70% of forex in 12 years to oil domestic allocation. Play by rules or face sanctions, federal government warns mining firms. Expert knocks SGF over circular on contract administration. And that's it on The Guardian. Moving on to The Nation. CBN pays $64 million forex backlog. Tinubu orders timely conclusion of minimum wage talks. Atiku playing cheap politics on national issues, says presidency. IG deploys 17 AIGs, 18 commissioners of police, police shake-up. IG deploys 17 AIGs, 18 commissioner of police in police shake-up. NIMET, how weather can compromise mining activities. And finally, court orders Ume to repay 136 bank debt with interest. That's 136 million naira bank debt with interest. And that's it. We've gone through the Vanguard, the Daily Trust, the Punch, the Guardian, and the Nation this morning. Time to get to your reactions at this time. You can watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Ensure that you subscribe and follow the YouTube and Facebook pages. 08095974869 and 08099930137. Those are the numbers to call in to be a part of the conversation this morning. Kindly state your name, your location, move away from your device so we can hear you clearly and have a smooth conversation. Good morning, Ozo Francis Ndamani from Amangunze. Thank you for your compliments. Moazo John Lasisi watching live from Jigo Buari. Kidnappers should face capital punishment for their actions. Dollar flying high. Which way are we going with Naira at 1,500 Naira to a dollar? What is the economic team doing? And Wachuku Kennedy says the comments credited to Atiku is nothing but the truth. It's obvious that what Nigerians experienced in previous administrations are far better than what we are seeing now. Nigerians have seen a lot under this administration. Let's tell him, the president, to sit up because our economy is getting worse by the day.
Hello,
good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
This is Omeza Buhari.
Go ahead, please.
You read that some state governors that are yet to implement the 30,000 naira minimum wage are part of this wonderful committee. So here they will tell us you cannot give what you don't have. What do they want to say? If they review it to 32,000 naira, would they be able to pay? They are confused. So that is one. Secondly, the voice, maybe I did not hear you well. EFCC told us that they are amassed some money for prayers. I cannot pronounce the amount of money. The prayer is for what? Is it that they will feed the people that are doing the prayer? Or they will pay the people that are doing the prayer? Or they will pay God? I don't understand. In some parts of the world, they are more godly than religion. I don't understand. UK, US, Canada, all these developed countries, now prayer they say develop them. Yeah, I don't understand, though. You are not paying for prayers. Look at the amount of money. Please, when you have to help me analyze that particular aspect of newspaper review. Oh, no wonder. When you go for prayers, you see them in front. Oh, Nigeria. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Now, regarding that particular headline, 4.6 billion naira Office of the National Security Advisor Fund shared to organize prayers against insecurities, according to an EFCC witness. So an officer of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC Kazim Yusuf, told the FCT High Court that 4.6 billion naira was allegedly diverted to organize prayer for Nigeria. Now, Yusuf spoke while testifying as the second prosecution witness in the trial of former Minister of State for Finance, Bashir Yuguda. Now, Yuguda is standing trial alongside former NSA Colonel Sambo Dasuki, retired, former Sokoto State Governor Atahiru Bafarawa, his son Sagir, and Dalhatu Investment Limited, a company owned by Bafarawa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Ahmed. I'm calling you from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead, Ahmed.
I'm agreeing with Atiku that saying when Nigeria passing through the previous administration is far better than the present administration. I'm agreeing with Atiku.
All right. Good morning. Welcome. Allegedly.
Hello?
Allegedly, according to the report.
Okay, allegedly. To me, it's like, we are far from God. Maybe they want to use it to construct a ladder from there to. I don't know. Playing politics with everything. Even in security, we are organizing prayer years. I'm telling you, Baba. They should just do something. We know where our problem is coming from. Only we don't have the capacity to say this is where our problem is coming from. We know, everybody knows.
All right.
In this country. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Diki Itodo.
Welcome.
Once again, I greet Reverend Samson Shekari, Mrs. Omaiza, I greet you. Amaka, Mariam, I greet you. My name is Alazi. I want to talk about what happened in Ekiti. They kidnapped school children. Now they are demanding for 100 million naira for them to be released. We are talking of school children. Children we are going to school. And we are kidnapped by these monsters. And now they are demanding, placing us, demanding of 100 million. I remember yesterday we had the news of a medical doctor in Kaduna that worked with Air Force, kidnapped, and they are still demanding for 100 million. The funny thing is that these people communicate, and sometimes they pay ransom. The funny thing is that they hardly get these people arrested. Our security men should use their intelligence. I will conclude by saying, today's victims are yesterday's survivors. Tomorrow victims are today's survivors. It could be anybody. It could be school children going to school, kidnapped by these criminals. Please, something needs to be done about this insecurity. Thanks for giving me the privilege. Nagode.
Thank you. Good morning.
Putting a smile on every face.
Hello? I can't seem to hear you. Hello? All right, if you can, do all to call back. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome.
My name is Felix Fortune. I'm calling from Matan.
Go ahead, Felix.
I think you can hear the number, how much they use. They call it prayer. Tomorrow now we will start insecurity, without talking about what causes insecurity.
Corruption is one of the things that cause insecurity. Somebody like me, when people shout insecurity, I don't believe they are saying anything. Just like one former senator that was with me one morning, he said there's insecurity. Let it be insecurity. You don't mention what causes insecurity. Poverty that causes insecurity. Injustice that causes insecurity. The gap between the poor and the rich being so wide that causes so many. I can count up to 9 issues that causes insecurity. And somebody will wake up, even if you give it to P2B or Tiku, it will happen. Even if you bring angels.
Well, we can't tell. Hold on, Felix. Hold on, Felix.
Yes.
These people are not in charge of the presidency right now. They're not the ones ruling us, so we can't tell how things would have played out under their administration. So let's focus on who is in charge right now.
I want you to get me right.
Okay.
We don't shout insecurity on the basis of sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
Insecurity is not happening under this administration alone. It happened even in Goodluck Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
So when people speak as if, what I'm saying is that even a PDP, they in power. Is this not what we first thing that the PDP hand over to this government, APC government, not the insecurity. So they will. I want you to understand what I'm trying to say is that let's first tackle this issue, corruption. When this corruption that you are hearing, other people they hear them, and they are Nigerians like them. You see, not everybody who I remember when 3,050 soldiers was dismissed one day on flimsy reason. Another 244 was dismissed because they enter parade without ID card. How can you tell America or Russia, world powers militarily, that you dismiss people because of not entering, jumping in with ID card? These people have arms in their house. None of them who don't have, some have. Half of them may not jump into it. Some will use that arm to look for what to feed their family.
All right.
Nobody every time insecurity is not something. It's a very serious issue.
All right, Felix.
Not sentiment. None.
Thank you for your thoughts. Let's go on to WhatsApp and take some of your messages. It's 08099930137. That is the WhatsApp number. Do well to include your name and your location. All right. And this one says 4.6 billion naira shared for prayers against insecurity. That money should have been given to the local vigilante to improve the service of providing security, is what Mr. Waf is sharing. And Manso Ade in Kwali says, on making food cheaper in Nigeria, the increase in the price of commodity in the country is colossal and worrisome. The present dispensation should set an agency of government that will control the price of goods in the market. The average Nigerian finds it difficult to eat 3 meals a day. Nigeria shall be great again. Pa Andrew Udomo in Suleja says, happy birthday to Salasi and my grandson, Master Divine Oshioku Chigozie, 12 years today. Depreciation of our currency is worrisome. The rot is worrisome and the root reason behind the hardship in Nigeria. The APC government should wake up. May God continue to assist Tinubu in the fight against corruption in the government establishment to recover all the looted funds to finance our budget instead of borrowing. Meanwhile, he should do his best to revive the economy and also strengthen our naira. That's from Upland in Bari. Let's see what's happening on Facebook, shall we? You can join in right now and watch live at Nigeria Info Abuja. Sunday Daniel says, to be honest, the economy is not going so well. Is it that they are using dollars in this country or what? The Nigerian government might be confused, and they're confusing my confusion. God help Nigeria, it is well. Nigeria is becoming something else, is what Alu Mayo Ojodu is saying. And Emperor Malingu Aldu says the rise and fall of dollars to naira is directly proportional to our corruption, in my opinion. Also, Francis says the killing of traditional rulers and kidnap of school children in Ekiti was very unfortunate, callous, disheartening, and condemnable. The appropriate authorities should do everything possible to bring the culprits to book as a deterrent to others. The height of insecurity in this country is becoming worrisome and unbearable. May God help us. Dr. Mrs. Unma Olebara in Owerri says, do our leaders have the passion, devotion, patriotism, loyalty, and commitment? The problem of Nigeria is from Nigerians. I charge our leaders to draw inspiration from our heroes past who, through hard work, dedication, and patriotism, rendered selfless service to our country. Nigeria, our native land and land of birth, is calling them to arise because it is a duty. It is a call to serve, and it must come from their heart. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, I want to react to issue of naira to dollar.
What's your name, please?
My name is Abuja, sir.
Welcome, Abu. Go ahead.
Yeah. In a country whereby you have an employee that you are paying in dollar, meanwhile you're using like Nigeria coach, I think they are paying him in dollars. Where did they get the dollar to pay? And we're complaining the naira is depreciating against dollar. That is a very wrong way to go, I think. And the issue of insecurity, kidnapping here and there, you can just combat the total strength of the Nigerian personnel. How many do we have? How many is attached to VIPs? You understand? By the time federal government chooses to recruit more hands, and another definition of this 18 years to 22 for the recruitment is somehow poor. You will see somebody that is protecting physically.
Sorry about that. If you can call back to finish your thoughts, please do. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Itodo.
Good morning.
My name is Man. Close to your name. Yeah, billionaire and Medola. My name is Man. Lasan Kata Medola. My name is Gondara Karoka, Minnesota State.
Welcome.
If somebody say they share amount of naira because of the prayer of Nigeria and the issue of security, I don't know what our prayer they create. The money belongs to Nigeria, and they take all this money for their sake, because we know whereby the former governor of Kano, the senator, Senator Shekarosi, they shared this money, and he was the worst day. He doesn't know how they share the money. We know all these stories. And I want to tell you, the issue of the security of Nigeria is part of the family issue, because you can see somebody, his son, is creating problems in the village. He doesn't tell me anything. When police are arresting, you go and bail him in the police station.
All right.
You want to know all this one. Let family contribute the issue of security of Nigeria. Bye-bye for now.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts right there. And that's a great place to leave it, to go on a break right now. When we come back after the news, we're back to take your thoughts. But just in case you missed the first few minutes of the newspaper review, you can go onto our YouTube and Facebook pages. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the little bell right there that will notify you anytime it is that we are live. So stay tuned.
Let's talk on 95.1
Nigeria Info. Audio Jungle.
This is Nigeria Info.